Live from Shotwell Stadium, KTAB proudly presents the Merle Greathouse All-Star Classic Football Game.
You are looking live at Shotwell Stadium in Abilene, Texas. Dusty Baker here on KTAB. We have the final game of the FCA All-Star Festival weekend, the 20th anniversary of the FCA All-Star Festival. It is the Merle Greathouse All-Star Football Classic. Reese Pettyjohn, one of Cox's teammates, out back, awaiting the kick. Punt is underway. And it is fumbled. And that will be recovered by the South. A quick turn of events. A fumble, and Hunter Bunch recovers out of Sonora, giving the South new life here in the opening quarter at their own 45. Salas in the shotgun. Drops back. Rolls to his left. Fires deep. And that will be caught. With nobody ahead of him, it's Casey Hall out of Gymnet High School. A 55-yard touchdown grab for Hall. And the South is on the board. Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival football game, the 20th anniversary of the FCA All-Star Festival. And joining me in the studio here is Steve Keenum. Steve, welcome.
Thank you. It's great to be here, Dusty.
We're going to be watching some great football here. First of all, Casey Hall with a 55-yard touchdown grab to give the South a 7-0 lead. Special day for these kids.
It is. It is. I know they've had a big week, and the way they gave their effort to cheer for the volleyball game today, I knew they were going to be excited to play.
Welcome back to the FCA Merle Greathouse All-Star Football Classic presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers. The North, 4th and 2. And headed towards the goal line is Tommy Bowden. Crashes in, dives. Did he get it? It looks like he may be short. And he will be. Turnover on downs. The South is able to stop Bowden on a QB sneak at the 1-yard line. And now the North is in opposing territory. Bowden takes the snap, takes his time, airs it out. He's got a man, and it's caught. We've seen that number call before. It's Jeremiah Cooley. And once again, the North is inside the 10-yard line, down to the 4. First and goal for the North. 2nd down and 15. Bowden throws it to his right. That's caught into the end zone. Touchdown. Jeremiah Cooley has been all over the field this afternoon, and he scores the first touchdown of the day for the North. A 15-yard touchdown pass from Bowden to Cooley. Clark drops back, rolls to his right, under pressure, trying to escape, but he will not. Taken down by Ty Schaefer out of Early High School, and that will force a punt. Tavian Bonds once again in shotgun. Throws it out to his right, and that is picked off by the North, trudging their way down to the end zone, and that's a touchdown, a pick 6. Back out on the field, Bevel out of Stanford High School, the BCH Sports Player of the Year. And to his left is Cooper Castro in the backfield. Castro will take the carry. It's fumbled. It is fumbled, and the red team will recover and take it the other way for 6. It's Tavian Bonds out of Cooper High School. That will do it here in the first half. The blue team up 16-13 as we go into halftime. We will take a quick break. You are watching the FCA Merle Greathouse All-Star Football Classic presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers right here on KTAB. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival football game. Dusty Baker here alongside Steve Keenum. Steve, we had a great first half. Currently, the blue team leads 16-13. Looking at a couple stats we had here, Tommy Bowden, 7 for 8 in 120 yards and a touchdown. A great first half for him. We go into Mary Hardin Baylor. Takes a snap, throws to his right, and that is caught. It's Cooley. His second touchdown of the day. 2nd and 13. Bowden drops back, airs it out. He has a man wide open, and it's caught. Maintaining possession and in the red zone is his man Kyle Lindsay out of Stephenville High School. So now, blue team inside the 10. Bowden to his left. Designed run. He has a lane, and he will take it himself into the end zone for the touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Tommy Bowden out of Brownwood High School, and the blue team leads 29-13.
They've kind of broken it open. That big play set that up.
And speaking of a special quarterback, you know one very close in your family.
You segued that pretty well.
Case, tell us about Case Keenum. What is his current situation now with the Redskins? How is he liking it? What has the transition been like for him?
Well, he really likes it because the head coach, the offensive coordinator, and his quarterback coach all played quarterback in the NFL. So he's talked about it being a very quarterback-friendly offense. He and his wife have gotten situated up there, and he just loves to compete. Colt is there trying to rehab, get ready to go. So it's good to have somebody from your hometown that can be around. And he's in the middle of the competition. You know, they drafted a kid in the first round from Ohio State, Dwayne Haskins. And so Case has got his work cut out for him, but it's not the first time. And he's just competing every day.
Well, we wish him and you the best of luck as the NFL season quickly approaches. A light breeze continuing to go from east to west. And the blue team continuing to go from east to west in quick fashion here. First and goal at the 8-yard line. Blue team trying to add to their lead, 30-13. Tommy Bowden, the big reason why. Takes a direct snap, runs to the right. He has another hole. It's another rushing touchdown for Tommy Bowden. His second rushing touchdown of the game. An 8-yard touchdown run makes it 36-13 in favor of the blue team. Tommy Bowden having quite the day here at Shotwell Stadium. Takes the snap, looking right, throwing right, and a wide open man in the end zone for his third touchdown pass of the day to Mason Reynolds out of Cooper High School. Tommy Bowden having the day of his life at the FCA All-Star Festival. His third touchdown pass, already with 2 rushing touchdowns, and hits his man Mason Reynolds. And we will move on to the final quarter of play with the blue team leading handily 44-13. We will be right back. You are watching the FCA Merle Greathouse All-Star Football Classic presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers right here on KTAB. We'll be right back. Bowden dropping back, airing it out, down the middle. Another touchdown pass. This is unbelievable.
Touchdown, blue.
This time to Justin Wilson out of Bangs High School. That is the 4th touchdown pass. First and goal. Bowden in the shotgun. Hands it off. Burns again. Finds a hole into the end zone, standing easily, tiptoeing his way in to make it 57-13 in favor of the blue team. And this has been quite the offensive performance, to say the least. They will let the final ticks of the clock go. And that will be the end of this one. The blue team from the north takes it 60-13 over the south. The red team. We will be right back with the MVP awards, offensively and defensively. Dusty Baker here alongside Steve Keenum. You are watching the FCA Myrtle Greyhouse All-Star Football Classic presented by Big Country Chevy Dealers right here on KTAB. We will be right back. Welcome back to the FCA All-Star Festival football game. We've just wrapped things up here. The blue team takes it 60-13, a great offensive performance. Obviously a name that sticks out, Tommy Bowden, could be a potential MVP candidate on the offensive side of the ball.
Member of the blue team from Brownwood, number 4, Tommy Bowden.
So no surprises here on either side of the ball. On the offensive side, it's Tommy Bowden that receives the MVP award. And on the defensive side, Nathan Diedrich out of Stephenville. Brownwood-Stephenville rivalry, not a bad way to celebrate the 20th anniversary here at Shotwell Stadium.